Today I'm going to run a quick kind of simulator session of showing you how I plot my supply and demand zones. Um, got a random calendar generator here from 2024 to from 1st of January 2024 to now. So what we'll do is we will get dates. I've got picking of one random date. Hopefully, well, actually, you know what? It'll be easier if we go 2023 and then maybe get a date back into probably February, March. That'll give us enough data, and I'll probably go from October because I think with trading views replay mode, it's not very good. Um, we won't get enough data for like the 5 minute chart and things like that. So let's just see how this goes. So random date we've got is October the 10th, 2023, and we've got these different pairs. So we will do a random result for this. So we're not cheating. How can I? And the pair we're going to look at is Euro Yen. Okay, cool. And that's the 10th of October. So Euro Yen, then we're going to go back to the 10th of October, 2023, which is a Tuesday. So we'll go back right to the start of the day. So 5 a.m. in the morning. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll start off with the daily time frame. And all we need to do is look left above current price and look left below current price to find any areas of interest. So right away, I see a rally, base rally here for demand zone. So I'm just going to roughly plot this on here just now. And we will label this daily because we're in the daily time frame. And then looking up and left, there's nothing really there for us. So if we want to try and find a daily supply zone, we'll look up and left. That looks like really old data there. Up and left, and then we will keep going back. But to be honest with you, this is back in 2008. Nothing here that looks like good or of interest to me. So even further back now. And yeah, we're not going to go any further back than that. That's a waste of time. Oops. So we were, was it October 10th? And I just messed up there, didn't I? Okay, that should be October 10 now. Okay, cool. One more day. Oh well, we want to look in October 10, don't we? We're gonna look at the chart there. Okay, so nothing else in the daily into the 12-hour time frame. You can see here actually we've just bounced from some sort of supply because we've got a rally 67.2 and 81.5. Okay, so not enough push for us to take that zone anyway, but we've got a rally base drop. First, what we want to do is look into this zone here to see if price has already tested the zone once leaving it, and if it has, then it's not a zone that we're going to want to take, but it's one that we'll keep on the chart. So you can see here, rally, base, rally, but price already come back to retest it, so we're not interested in actually taking any sort of trades from that zone. Okay, into the 3-hour time frame. Well, actually, getting ahead of myself. Into the 8-hour time frame. You can see here, I had a rally-based rally. Price has just touched it and no more. Might not even touch that actually. So this is one that we'll actually potentially want to take. We'll look into the lower time frame to see how price moves out of the zone and how it reacted during the distribution phase in the zone. Quite messy, to be honest with you. That's probably why price has already touched it and went. the zone probably extends to about up here, where you can see this wicking action, and I'd imagine that would mean price would have wicked in here. So not one we're going to look at because we've probably already taken all of the orders. Because that's again what we're looking for, is we're looking for orders that have been left at the market, or we're kind of predicting where orders will be in the market. So, and we do that by checking distribution zones from strong pushes in and out, and then also making sure that price hasn't retested those areas, so that we can kind of deduce from that that there's potentially orders left over in those areas. So 7-hour chart, nothing else here. 6-hour, nothing here either. 4-hour, nothing for me here either. So 3-hour chart, potentially something up here. I'll have to look at that in further detail. Further left, 2 hours, 2-hour chart. We'll mark this on, but we'll need to go and look inside of it to see if it is actually a zone that that is qualified or is part of our trading plan. Into the hourly chart, and yeah, potentially up here, but this could just be a pivot, so we'll need to look at that in further detail as well. Okay, and then we'll go down and left as well, so we'll go below current price and below price where it's been before. So this was a potential. This has probably already been smashed. Yeah, okay, so we'll take that out as well. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll fast forward to the London session where we can look at lower time frames. First, actually, we'll look at can't use the 5-minute time frame, that's a bit annoying, so we can't really get a really good picture on whether or not this has been good distribution or not. To me, this looks okay. It's not amazing. If we had a lower time frame, we'd be able to check the further data to see if it is actually a zone we're going to want to take. For the sake of argument, we'll wait till it comes up there and we'll see if price reacts, but we'll not bother taking the zone this time because we can't look into the lower time frames. This one here as well, not a massive fan of this big wick out, but apart from that, it looks like a very clean move. But anyway, so we'll move into the London session on the lower time frames. This looks like a nice rally base drop. Only issue is, again, can't really see what's happened on the lower time frames. Well, we can see here that price has retested it, so we can't take that zone. You can see here, so I'm saying you can see here, but this wick on this bullish candle here, that's where the zone is probably extending to on the lower time frame. You can see here price pushed out, came back and collected the orders and then went. So that to me is done. That's nullified that zone, no longer one that we're interested in looking at. Same again here as well. So this zone here, price tried to push out of it, it came back and retested and then went. So again, not a zone that we're going to really be interested in. It'd be nice to have had the 5-minute zone to see if we get 5-minute time frame to see if we can get a zone here. Also a potential 5-minute zone here. But yeah, we are kind of limited in what we can do. This zone here as well, not the best because we can't see what's inside of it. Okay, so we'll move on. If if we can get a good push up, actually let's go back so we can see if there's anything for the London session that we can look at. Nothing here. Maybe this 30-minute. No, nothing here either. So again, nothing great. Keep playing. Yeah, and you can see prices just smashed through that potential hourly zone. Not one we were going to take, obviously, because we can't see what's inside of it. Would have wanted a nice confirmation candle, which we've not got. I just price smashed through it. Okay, let's see. Is there anything for us? This could be a nice hourly zone. Go into 10-minute time frame. Nope, can't use that. You can see here price tried to push out of it and came in and retested it, so not a zone that we're going to look at. Euro yen not really being the friendliest of pairs at the moment to trade from, but we'll keep going, we'll persevere. Okay, so 0 trades taken so far, and generally speaking this is trading. It's not really exciting. It's following a process and not deviating from it. Here, 10-minute zone, coming into the London session. The hourly time frame, where the target's going to be. Target is going to be from the zone up to here. Let's just buy one. I don't really know how this works. I normally have a simulator. I use a simulator on MT5 or MT4. So I've never actually really used this, but I thought the graphics a little bit better and easier to use. Okay, let's see how this goes. Again, it would have been nice to have seen inside this, but we're gonna have to take a trade anyway at some point. Oh, smashed. Okay. You'll notice as well with my trading, I have about a 30% win rate. It varies between like 29 to 33%, 30% to 34%, roughly thereabouts. So, got to get used to getting smashed in trading. So that's just how it is. Okay, we'll keep moving. See if we can get some better action. Kind of clutching at straws a bit here. Keep going. Okay. Got a drop, a base, and a rally. I just know that this is not valid though, because it's retested here already. When can I use the 5-minute? Not now. Okay. So we'll just keep going, running through the session and nothing. It's been an eventful one so far, so that's good. Let's keep going. Are there any zones available? Okay. So into the London session, down to the 15-minute time frame. 30-minute. Come on. You see here, this rally base drop's already been tested here yesterday afternoon. That was probably a good one to take. And nothing at all. Okay, moving on. Right, into the London session again. Anything for us? This is a potential zone here, but again, it's really annoying that I can't see what's inside of it and how it's been reacting. Nah, it's not a zone anyway. It's not pushed far enough away. Let's see, keep pushing. Eight 8.9, 10.5, nowhere near far enough push. What else we got? Absolutely nothing. Okay, keep going, keep going, keep going. Missed the 8 o'clock push. That's right though, doesn't look like there's been anything. Well, this was a nice looking zone, but it had already been tested overnight, so I imagine that's going to push back up and through it during the London session, because it's kind of gone away from it and then come back quite quickly, so we kind of want zones to just push away and not come back for a while. Let's see. Probably gonna have to fast forward this so people can just see the highlights of zones being chosen. Still in October though, so it's not like we have gone through months and months of data. Okay, so here I thought this could have been a potential zone. This one, it's rally-based rally, but when you go to the lower time frame, it's already retested it, and it's not really that good of a rally, and it's not great distribution. So keep moving. Okay, 7 a.m. London time. Go to the 10-minute time frame. No 5-minute yet available. Again, pretty choppy. Let's see if anything appears in the London session. Absolutely nothing. It's like the worst pair that we could have probably chosen. Let's see. Gone a little bit fast. Too far on this one. But okay, so this was potentially a zone. And nope, didn't move far enough away from the zone to warrant us qualifying it. Okay, into the hourly. Let's hit the 4 hour, see if there's anything else that's been created. Potentially this. Yeah, you could call this a zone. Yeah, let's keep this one on. Oh, and if price comes back in it, we'll do some buying. Okay, hourly. It's not my favorite looking zone, but for the sake of having any sort of action on this, I think we'll take a sell from there. Oh, no, got pretty close. I think it'll push up. Okay. Let's take a sell. Obviously, bearing in mind we are a lot further into the zone than I would normally be to take it. Take profit's going to be down there. Okay. Oh no, another loser. No worries though. And one of the reasons why I wouldn't take the trade in normal circumstances is when we've got large wicks forming highs in the distribution area, it kind of shows me that the real supply is not here. It's or sorry, my apologies. The real supply is not actually within the distribution. It's probably higher up because price has tried to go up and grab. We kind of want price to go like this, and then just fall rather than go spike, and then fall. That's kind of not the look we want. Okay, now we can't even see the chart. Let's keep going. Absolutely nothing. Oof. You've all had a real treat today watching this. It's been nothing to really speak of. Well, let's keep in the hourly time frame and above for just now because trying to find trades on the lower time frames is obviously is proving difficult because we don't have the full use of the lower time frames. I don't know if you can upgrade an account to get that data or not, but I don't have it, so I'm not going to pay for it either because I've got my own simulator. I'll probably do the simulator session on the actual MT5 next time because this is not very robust and it's causing a lot of issues. I can't see anything still. Oh no, we just nipped into it. Watch this, it's going to ping. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, well, so you can see there that this zone looks like it's going to probably be pretty perfect. I'll just put this on here anyway, just so you can see. So we would normally nip into it like there, go to a higher time frame, and then that's where we're going to look for our take profit. And as you all know, I don't have a high win rate, so I do search for really extended take profits. At the moment, we actually don't have anything we can base our take profit from, apart from maybe the top of this. Funny looking supply. So let's extend that. Let's see if we can get a 6R. And we're off. Off to the races with this one. And we'll have a quick look at the zone as well because you can see we've got a nice drop, a base, and a rally. And then the important thing about this rally is that price hasn't come back to retest it. And when I say that, it's got a clean break of the zone. So we've got that big clean green candle. Price tried to come back, couldn't because there's just so much demand in the market at that point. And let's see if there's any more demand that's needing bought into. So this here was a potential rally based rally, but I don't think it is one we would have taken 18.4. No, it's not. It's not gone far enough. Okay, let's keep moving with, and see if there's any supply up here that we would have taken. No, none of it's moved far enough. Okay, let's keep moving. There is some supply here. And it looks like it's supply that we would take. I just need to double check how far it has extended. Rally base drop 20.6. Yeah, pretty good. Not the best because this candle, we like to see big leg candles like moving in and out of the zone. And when we've got candles making lower lows, lower highs, that's really good. But you can see here, this has made a lower low, this candle here. So it's gone lower low, and this then has made a higher low rather than another lower low. So this, ideally, we would have wanted this candle here to have extended past this low, and then that would have been a really big confirmation for this to be a sell from this zone, 21.1. Because you can see here it's only gone 35 pips rather than what we look for normally is double the zone size. So we'll stick it on anyway. Let's see, we'll keep moving. Two-hour time frame as well, potentially a zone here. The 10-minute time frame, but not one we're going to take. Price already come back and retested it. Not for us. Okay, moving on. Nothing here either. Nope. Okay, so price has moved into this area. See, we're getting a bounce. I'm not confident that this one's going to go very far. And to be honest, if let's just say we are taking the trade, let's just sell it. So we take the trade. Stop loss would be just above the zone, and the take profit would only be down probably to here, max. Usually I do 90% to lows, so yeah, it would be to about there. Don't have much faith in this one actually working. Yeah, it was just that this candle here put us off, really. Okay, the buy though for the 6 hours still working very nicely. I'd imagine that will go to take profit because I'm pretty sure this went on a massive bull run earlier in the year. Okay. It's already been retested again. This hourly supply that's appeared. Price come up, retested it. I don't think it's moved twice the length. Nope. Not one we'd have taken anyway because it's not. It's had a retest, so the orders have been taken away from it. Okay, I'm going to 2 hour time frame. See if there's any zones, bigger zones. 4 hour time frame. This could be one forming here, but maybe not. And then it looks to be an hourly zone here. It's not bad. It's not the best though. We'd rather have. Let me show you here. We'd rather have this little bit of consolidation here. Rather have that come up here and go like this, So the whole thing is then up and away rather than going up, a little bit of consolidation, up, a little bit of consolidation, and then going. So it's not my favorite. Keep on the chart anyway, because it could be somewhere. If we have a supply zone pop up, that we could have a target. Okay, did the 12-hour go far enough? Absolutely not. And people would say this is potentially a supply here. The reason I've not put on the chart is so you can see this big long wick on this bear candle here. That just completely negates the zone. Not interested in it when we've had price do that. This potential zone here, this demand zone, not big enough, it's not stretched far enough, not one we're going to look at. So we're very, very picky with the zones to choose, and that's just because we've got rules that we know work. And also, if you start picking zones, like you'll end up picking every single zone if you're not really precise and picky with your supply and demand zones. You'll end up picking literally anything on the chart, and it's got no specificity to it. So you need to really have good rules and understanding of what zones you're going to take and how you're going to take them. You could either put buy limit orders, sell limit orders. You could wait for a confirmation candle. So many different ways to trade supply and demand zones. If you're picking the correct zones, though, you shouldn't really have too big of an issue with having a decent percentage of them winning or being successful. Keep going. Let's just take there we go. So the 6 hour took profit there. So that was a 10-hour trade. That's kind of how my trading works. It's not for everybody, but this is the way that I don't need to be staring at the chart all day to make money, to make gains. Saying make money because that just sounds a bit, well, pompous. But yeah, way to make gains, and it's all about trusting the process, following a process. The way I see it is people like to see massive winners, but your massive winners aren't going to come until you follow a process to get to that point. It's like doing anything in life. If you had to build a phone and have a nice new shiny iPhone, think of all the components and parts that go into the phone before it becomes a phone. So it's the same process. Literally everything in the world has a process. People go on about trading almost being savants in trading, or yeah, I can just feel the market and see the market. I think that's total crap. You can't see and feel the market. The market is random. You need to have an edge, a calculated edge through backtesting and statistics. You can't just feel your way around the market. And if you can, you probably can do it for maybe 6 months, and then eventually you're just going to blow up because the markets change and everything needs to be data driven. So that's my thoughts on it. But yeah, everything's a process. Run through a process, understand your process, understand your numbers, make sure you track all your numbers as well. It's really important. And yeah, that's kind of the way to trading, or the way I think that's the way to trading anyway. Okay, so kind of running through this here a little bit blindly, to be honest. It'd be a lot better if we had more data. This is an okay supply zone, this 2 hour here, but if you look at the leg in, it's a little bit slow. We like to see the legs in kind of like steep. So they can still be a bit choppy, but if they're steeper, it's better. And then go like that, or in this case, it's a supply zone, so I don't know why I've drawn it like that. We'd rather, instead of it going like this and then dropped, we'd rather it go steep, 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 sideways, 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 and then drop. It's all about detail. and understanding your detail. So this one could drop, but not one we're taking. Cool. Okay, moving into the hourly again. Not a zone for us here either. This one could potentially be a zone. I feel though the leg in's a bit slow. Let's have a look at the 10-minute. It's not too bad, but one of my issues I have with this is the top of this bit of a price action here, showing that price left it, came back, and then went again. So on the lower time frame, this will have been counted as a retested zone, so not one we are gonna take. I did mark this one on though. This is a good hourly zone, so if we come back into that, we will buy from it. Let's have a look though, just quickly on this. Still don't have 5-minute data. Again, this is not the best. You can see quite easily why this isn't that great. Price has gone up, consolidated, if this would work. It's then dropped, but then come back a little bit like that, rather than going, I don't know, I'll keep doing these examples, rather than going up, down, and then consolidate, it's kind of returned too high. So not a trade for us. Wish that pen thing was better. It's pretty crap, to be honest. Okay. I'll get better at doing these as well. I know I'm a bit shaky on the old mic, but you know, we move. Okay. Oh, smash that. So that would be a -1. So definitely, we'd have definitely taken this, but that's definitely a -1R on that trade there. There is potential for this 4-hour zone. Just need to check inside of it. Yeah, this is a good potential, so we would take this trade here. So what's the tally at right now? So we've had 3 losers and 1 big winner. So and the 1 big winner was 10R, 3 losers. So we're up 7R at the moment. That's pretty good, and we're only in November. Oh, this is our zone as well. Not paying attention. Jesus. Jesus. Let's see. Moving further over. Yeah, so this is actually a really good example of a zone as well. One we would have taken. Only issue here is we can see there's not really much opportunity for a take profit in terms of how far it can stretch. So you'd maybe get 2R out of this trade. We won't count this for our tally because I missed it. I wasn't paying attention. This one, though, again, I know I said definitely take the trade, but looking at it further, we've got this really long wick, these long wicks, which aren't that favourable. Because I can imagine if we went on to like the 5-minute time frame, it's not too bad. Yeah, well, it's pretty good to be fair. Okay, so that again would have been a nice winner. I'm saying that's quite good saying that in hindsight though, isn't it? Yeah, so anyway, moving into the hourly time frame again, what we'll do is we'll go up to the end of November, and then we'll call it a day on this because I know I've been rambling on. But you get the gist of how I trade, how price moves between the zones that I pick. And then will price react nicely from this hourly zone. Did I say this was actually a zone we were taking or not? I can't remember. I don't think it is because it's kind of a bit choppy. We'll take it anyway. I will say we'll put this trade on if it's a trade that we're going with. Was this a zone? No, price already retested it. 2 hour time frame. Nope. Is this a zone? Nope. This could have been a zone. Nope, not big enough. Okay, we're still moving along here nicely. This is potential. It's 25.1. So it's big enough. It's got a decent distribution, not amazing, and again, it's got that wick above it. The wicks always ruin things, always making life difficult. There you go. It's kind of bounced nicely from there. So if we were taking that trade, probably would have had our take profit down to this zone here. I've just missed it, so let's keep going. Smashed it. This zone is not one we're taking because it's kind of gone up, back, down, and around. And then there's a potential another supply zone here. No, it's not. It's not a good looking zone. It's kind of down and up and down, so more like a pullback. Okay, into the hourly. Can we push down? Okay, so we're fed into this zone here. Oh, highly anticipated zone. And we've smashed through it. So, not to worry. I think there was another zone above, but moved into December yet? Not yet. So this was a potential zone here, but I think it's moved. Yeah, it's not moved far enough or fast enough away from it. Everything else isn't great. And we have smashed through. It'll probably reverse from here though, because yeah, just that's what happens sometimes. Price will smash your stop loss and then just bang in the different direction. Okay, so this one hasn't on that occasion, so that's fine. No hard feelings then. Okay, but yeah, that's it. That is the first simulator session. Probably not the best because we couldn't get a running tally of trades. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts are on the trading style, and if you have a similar trading style,